Hey love, sometimes I wonder what you really think of me, especially when I act in ways that even I can't fully understand. You might think I'm completely crazy, and honestly, I wouldn't blame you. I feel the same way when I look back at some of my ridiculous, impulsive, or childish actions. It's strange how someone like me, who has spent a lifetime being composed, careful, and mature, can suddenly become a whirlwind of emotions, silliness, and unpredictability. But what's even stranger, and somehow beautifully meaningful, is that it only happens when I'm with you. This side of me doesn't appear around anyone else. To the rest of the world, I'm the calm, steady, sensible person who rarely raises their voice, rarely reacts strongly, and almost never loses control. Most people have never even seen me angry or emotional. They know me as the dependable one, the thoughtful one, the grounded one. But with you, everything shifts. The walls come down, the masks fall away, and a version of me emerges that feels raw, vulnerable, honest, and sometimes unexpectedly childish. And it's not that I'm unaware of it. I notice it every time I tease you too much, every time I act silly just to see your smile, every time I let my emotions spill out before I can stop them. It's like you unlock something inside me, something I didn't even know was there. Sometimes I catch myself wondering where all this playful energy comes from. Maybe it was always buried deep within me, hidden away because there was never a safe place to let it out. Or maybe it developed slowly, growing in the spaces where I longed for connection but didn't have the right person to share it with. All I know is that this version of me, the one filled with childlike wonder and innocent mischief, exists only in your presence. You bring it out of me without even trying. But as happy as this makes me, it also scares me sometimes. I worry that I might become too much for you, too intense, too emotional, too playful, too unpredictable. I joke around often, trying to make you laugh because your smile means more to me than I can ever explain. And yet, I'm always aware that sometimes I might go too far. I might cross a line without realizing it, caught up in the excitement of making you smile or trying to lighten your mood. If I ever say or do something that bothers you, please tell me. I never want you to feel offended or uncomfortable because of my actions. When I'm in a playful mood, my sense of limits becomes blurry. I forget that not everyone sees the world through the same lens I do, and sometimes my enthusiasm overpowers my caution. I hope you'll guide me when you think I'm slipping, not because I expect you to correct me like a child, but because your feelings matter deeply to me. You make me happy in ways I didn't think were possible. You make me feel safe, understood, and accepted. I've never behaved this way with anyone, not even when I was young enough to act without fear or restraint. In a way, I feel like I'm experiencing childhood for the first time, but with an adult's awareness of how precious it is to be able to let go. All the silliness, innocence, and softness I suppressed for years feels like it's finally being released. It's as if meeting you opened a door to parts of myself I didn't know existed. I feel grateful, and sometimes overwhelmed, that I can show you these hidden layers of who I am. I want you to know something else, too. I have never, and would never, hurt you on purpose. If I have ever caused you pain, even accidentally, it weighs heavily on me. The idea of hurting you, emotionally or in any other way, is unbearable. You are too precious to me. You are like a priceless treasure, something rare and incredibly valuable, something I've been unconsciously searching for my entire life. For so long, I felt like there was a missing piece inside me, something I couldn't name or explain. But when you came into my life, suddenly everything made sense. That emptiness started to fill. That longing I carried quietly in my heart began to soften. Your presence feels like the blessing I didn't know how to ask for. Now that I have found you, someone who sees me, accepts me, tolerates my quirks, understands my fears, and embraces my chaos. I want to cherish you with everything I have. I want to make you so happy that you feel lucky to be with me, just as I feel lucky to be with you. My intentions with you are always pure, even when my actions may seem clumsy or childish. I may not be perfect, and I may stumble along the way, but my heart is always aligned toward loving you, protecting you, and building something beautiful with you. Your opinion matters to me. The way you see me, the way you feel around me, the way you think about us, it all holds weight in my mind. I want us to build something real, lasting, meaningful. I imagine a beautiful future with you, a joyful married life filled with trust, laughter, tenderness, and growth. I want to create a connection that feels like home for both of us, a love that remains steady even when life becomes chaotic. Lately, I've been realizing so much about the nature of our bond. It feels deeper than I understood at first, more profound, more spiritual, more inevitable. A connection like this doesn't simply fade, it evolves, stretches, and waits when necessary. I still need some space to fully process and understand everything I'm feeling, not because I want distance from you, but because I want to approach our connection with clarity and confidence. But one thing I know for certain now is that I no longer fear your rejection the way I once did. Something inside me has shifted. I believe that no matter what challenges we face or how far we drift, we will always find our way back to each other. It feels like destiny, like a bond strong enough to bend but never break. For the first time in a long while, I feel like I can see light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like a new chapter is opening, one that promises hope and renewal. I keep telling myself to stay calm, to weigh all the possibilities, to think logically and carefully, but my heart is impatient. My emotions rush ahead while my mind tries to slow them down. Every day, the anticipation builds a little more. There's an excitement within me that I can't fully describe, a pull towards you that grows stronger with every passing moment. I can't contain my desire for you anymore. I've been holding so much inside: affection, longing, tenderness, passion, and I feel like I'm reaching the point where I can't keep it locked away. Be ready, because when I come to you, I won't hold back. I want to give you everything I've been feeling, everything I've restrained, everything I've dreamt of sharing with you. I understand if trusting me hasn't always been easy. I understand if you've doubted my intentions or questioned my feelings at times. I'm not perfect, and I've struggled with my own fears, uncertainties, and inner battles. But there is one thing you should never, ever doubt: my love for you. No matter what I've faced or ran from, no matter what confused me or scared me, my love for you has remained the one solid truth I could never escape. It has been the quiet constant in the background of my thoughts, the steady rhythm behind my heartbeat. No one else could ever take your place. There is no replacement for you, not in my heart, not in my life, not in the future I imagine. I have so much love for you that sometimes it feels unreal, even to me. It's the kind of love that keeps me awake at night, replaying memories of you, imagining possibilities, dreaming about a life we could create together. I find myself thinking about you endlessly, wanting you, craving your presence, longing for your warmth. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind because of how deeply I yearn for you. It's as if every part of me is pulling towards you, demanding closeness, connection, and commitment. This yearning has reached a point where patience feels almost impossible. I want a relationship with you more than anything else. I want us to choose each other, deliberately, wholeheartedly, fearlessly. I want us to build something real without hesitation, without uncertainty, without holding back. I want a love that is both soft and powerful, both gentle and passionate, both comforting and exhilarating. I want you, not just in fleeting moments or emotional highs, but consistently, intentionally, every single day. And I want you to know that I'm ready now, more ready than I've ever been, to step into the future we keep circling around. I'm ready to give you my heart without reservation, to build a life with you, to love you fully, deeply, and unconditionally. You are the person my soul recognizes, the person my heart chooses, the person my future feels shaped around. And I hope, more than anything, that you can feel even a fraction of what I feel for you, because even that would be enough to start something extraordinary between us.